So I want to talk a little bit about life post-graduation and relationships. I think relationships falls into categories of friendship. What am I talking about? I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm just gonna ramble. Life post-grad is actually insane because I don't know about you, but when I was in undergrad, I had this group of friends that we were for lifers, and it was really good. It was so fun. Every day was so fun, just and giggle till after we graduated. Especially the school I went to, it was a commuter school, so everyone was not from the area. It was a commuter school. So once we graduated, we all just split ways among other drama we had with each other, which was kind of sad because I really do miss them. Oh, my stomach. I'm eating overnight chia pudding with oatmeal and honey and blueberries and strawberries. Healthy, skinny. I don't know. Honestly, chia seeds are kind of dense calorically. So my life post-grad has been unemployed. That last year I applied to over 100 jobs, to which I probably got 5 callbacks, and I only made it to 2 interviews. And out of the 2 interviews, I got the job that I'm working now, and I've been working there since early March. Ooh, child. Let me tell you about my job. And I don't know. Hold up. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Actually, I'm gonna continue recording. It makes me sad sometimes that I literally have a whole ass bachelor's degree. And I know it's not just me. I know it's like, I can't. If one person feels something, you're not alone in how you feel like other people feel that. Or it's like a ripple effect or something like that. But if I feel like I got a degree and I went through all these trials and tribulations to get my 4-year degree, but I'm only getting paid a couple dollars more than minimum wage, what the hell? That's insane. And I try not to compare myself with other people, but seeing I have chia all over my hands. Chia, no, gross. Seeing all my other friends have their big girl jobs, having salaries, moving to different cities, countries, not countries, but states. And I'm over here, I'm getting paid a measly amount of money for the amount of stress that I have to deal with at work. It's not even stress, it's more like you're drained at the end of my shift because I work with kids. And I could go on a whole tangent about these kids, their behavior, their parents, why some people aren't just cut out to be parents. And I don't mean that in a effed up way or anything, but can you imagine having your kid go through an entire school year? Mind you, I don't even want to get into the nitty-gritties of homeschooling, going to actual school, and all this and all that. But I just want to preface by saying parenting is not an easy feat. I don't think people take into consideration the amount of work it takes to be a good parent at that. You could birth a child. Yes, you could impregnate a woman and say, I'm the father of that child. But at the end of the day, are you a good parent? These parents just throw an iPad, they just throw a phone to these kids, and they think that's the solution, and it's not. Literally, kids are so innocent, they're so intuitive. They pick up on how you're feeling, how you treat them. So when you just throw an iPad at them, an iPhone, that is to me neglect, because it really doesn't take much for you to sit down with your child and say, hey, let's read a book, let's work on high frequency words, let's work on sight words, let's read The Hungry Caterpillar, let's sing a song. I also don't blame parents, because at the same time we do live in a capitalistic society where you either have to work 2 jobs, you have to have 2 working parents in order to afford having a kid. And if you have 2 jobs, where is this time to pour into your child? Like I said, kids require so much attention. They need active listening. I've noticed that a lot of the times when children are talking, people are they just filter half of what they're saying, but you're genuinely supposed to actively listen to what they're saying, even though it doesn't make sense. Make them feel like, make them feel like they're being heard, that you're genuinely interested in what they're saying, because again, it's their first time experiencing life. It's their first time on earth as humans, and it's all of our times on earth as humans, which is kind of trippy to think about. But when you have a child, they're just like, it's a beautiful, but at the same time it is a scary thing, because there's different parenting styles. There's permissive, there's authoritative. I'm gonna Google it, fact checking myself. What are the parenting styles? Permissive and uninvolved, or the neglectful one. Anyways, I remember during undergrad I would always get authoritarian and authoritative confused. It's kind of like I don't know. Even till this day, I get it a little bit confused. But as I was saying, can you imagine? Honestly, I'm just yapping. I don't even have a script. I'm just talking shit at the top of my head. Whatever is what I'm spewing is just coming out of my mouth. I'm gonna try to make my videos not as edited. I'm gonna try to keep it raw and unfiltered. Look at this contact. It's gorgeous. I got distracted. But I can't. So basically I realize, but then I don't realize, because if you guys know me, I'm a very inconsistent person. I'll show you. That's my 2026 vision board, and one of the big, it's not that big, but one of the words there says consistency. I need to be more consistent. But I realize as I work with kids, I've noticed that they lack attention. They don't have a support system. They just lack so many things, and obviously it all comes from home. And again, as I said, you really can't blame the parent, because there's bigger systems at hand here, right? I already mentioned it, you gotta grind, you gotta hustle. But then it's also like, people have the argument where they say, oh, if you don't have money, you don't have kids. I understand that, but it's also like, the other side of it is like, you really can't take that right, or what's the word? You can't take that, what's the word? Because what makes us human is the fact that, oh wait, we can't take away people's will to want to have children, right? You get what I'm saying? You guys, are you catching my drift? I'm just shit talking right now. So what I really think, what I want to do in the long term, I really want to have these one-on-one connections with children and really work with them on building their social emotional SEL, their SEL. I want to help them. I want to be like a mentor. I want to be able to help counsel these kids, because I see so much potential in, I don't know if it's bad to see potential in kids. Is that weird? But I feel like they just lack that little push, that little support. I believe in you. I know you could do better. I know you could do this. I know you know how to do 7 times 7. I know you could do, if you could say 6, 7, you know what 6 times 7 is. Come on now. And honestly, I blame the damn phones. I sound like my mom. But no guys, it really is that damn phone. We have kids that are literally illiterate. They cannot read. The kids I work with right now, they can't read any sight words. They have hard times reading. And I really want to spend my time working with them. I want to get them to that level where they're able to confidently and just able to be like, I can read that. But it's hard and it's frustrating, because I have a class of 20 kids and I get paid a measly wage. I get paid a measly wage. Do you guys use Waze? I don't. Well, actually, I do use Waze when I'm abroad, especially when I'm abroad in Panama. Anyways, so I would really want to shift into a more one-on-one mentoring. Anyways, I just have plans I can't share with anyone. I'm checking my phone to see if I got any messages. I'm so brain rot, guys. Anyways, I think I'm gonna end this video here, but let me know what you guys think in the comments. I should probably, no, I don't know, what do you guys like want to see from my channel? What do you guys think this channel should head? What direction? Make fitness, obsessions, what's on my mind? I don't know, that's all I could think of. I don't know how vloggers do this. Should I vlog me driving? I don't think that's safe. But I see some vloggers, they'd be like, I don't know. I don't know how to get those angles. But let me guys know what you think. If you like this video, tap that button, subscribe, and comment. I like when people comment, really. Give me negative feedback, any comments. I'll say anything. I will be grateful for anything. Thank you.